Howdy.
Hello. Is this the lovely and evanescent Zinger?
Yep.
Greetings. And hello to everybody watching Lotro stream. It is I, Big Ed Mustafa, your host. As already mentioned, Zinger has been gracious enough to join me, meaning that he did not fall asleep on the couch watching MacGyver before he was supposed to pop onto the stream. Zinger is never required, but always very welcome, so I'm delighted that you're here. And today is a very, very special day, December 25th, the world over, particularly to over a billion Muslims worldwide, is known as Friday. So there you go. All over the Muslim world, people are just excited that today is payday, I guess. But for a lot of us, it's Christmas, and to you, I wish you a Merry Christmas. And if you celebrate Kwanzaa, have a terrific Kwanzaa. That's okay. Do your thing. We're just glad you're here. We're glad you're hanging out. For those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you had a delightful festival of lights. It was the 10th through the 18th of December, for those of you who didn't happen to notice. We're just glad you're here. And for all of you secular humanists who believe that life on Earth is just a bizarre accident, a chemical experiment gone wrong, that's okay too. Hang out and enjoy Lotro stream with us. But don't be surprised if you get a lump of coal in your stocking. That's all I'm saying. Zinger, how has your week been? How are you, my friend?
I'm good. And yourself?
Good, not too bad. Mrs. Mustafa let me cook, so we had a nice dinner. She said she was going to make breakfast today, and at some point she walked in and handed me an onion bagel with plain cream cheese on it. So that was about as much cooking as she felt like doing today, but I was grateful for the bagel. Gipio checking in, Ginger saying hello, greetings to both of you. Gipio was kind enough to come and jump a few rounds of Apex with me. I have to say that I don't know what it is. All of the really good Apex Legends players, their moms must have told them they couldn't play video games today, because I got a bunch of wins. It was very nice. In fact, Gipio's first jump with me, we won a championship. And I probably got five, maybe six championship rounds today, that's like triple the normal number. So the folks who were playing were easy targets, I'm happy to say. I can only hope that Lotro goes smoothly tonight. I am on Arkenstone. I was going to plan on moving my minstrel through the rest of Wildermore, and I would love it if you would join me, Zinger.
Right.
I am level 91, and it looks like I logged out in Nona's cave, which is not a euphemism. It's literally a cave and not anything that would get Horn overly upset, I promise. Let us enter Middle Earth. Gipio says that's triple the number of a good week, not day. If I play long enough, I'm usually good for one or two championships, unless I'm just really having a foul day. But yeah, today was extraordinarily good to me. That was my Christmas present from the universe. I still haven't moved Lotro over to the solid state disk drive. There it goes. We have finally loaded. Well, I'm glad I dusted off Lenorian. She has been wildly neglected. All of her legendaries are maxed out, and I just haven't bothered to load new ones and crush the ones she has. It's like, yeah, I'll deal with that sometime. And it's just been like, not now. And I probably won't do it on stream tonight either, but at least if I'm playing her again, I'll get around to it eventually. Any guesses which character you might want to be playing, Singer?
Actually on my roomkeeper right now.
Okay.
I'm doing a solo instance stuff.
Need to collect dried herb bundles from the orcs. Ginger is lurking. Ginger, we're just glad you're here. I hope you had a delightful Christmas. Ginger's been using a time-tested recipe of peppermint schnapps and cocoa to deal with the grandkids this week. Hopefully that's going well. And then Mrs. Mustafa, I told her I could make anything she wanted for Christmas dinner today. I could have made prime rib, we could have roasted a turkey. Make your soup. Not chicken soup again, I hope. No, make the fish soup. So we had fish soup for dinner. It was quite good. Dazarky checking in. Merry Christmas, Dazarky. Morgo Twitch says nice. There we got him. Never has to be trendy fancy food. Should be what you want and look forward to. Well, Mrs. M and I are both seafood fans, so I was quite happy to make it. Yeah, it's really pretty easy, too. It wasn't any big deal. Plus, we've got leftovers for tomorrow. And she was getting in touch with her inner Korean, I guess. She made, for lunch yesterday, for Christmas Eve day, she made ramen noodles with a fried egg and fried spam. Normally when she makes that stuff, she doesn't give me any. Why is it suddenly very woody over here? I must be close to the Balewood. Do not wish to enter the Balewood yet. I just need to find orcs in the high knolls. Well, just give me a heads up if you want to come out and join the fellowship, Singer. I'll throw you an invite.
Roger that.
Orgo Twitch says, I ain't gonna lie, I like spam, low sodium style. We did get the low sodium. Mrs. M's not supposed to be eating too much sodium. Although I have a sneaking suspicion it's a little bit like low sodium chicken broth. In that the low sodium stuff still has a lot of sodium in it, but the regular stuff is just loaded. I have accidentally knocked one of my skills off of my skill bar. Don't be like me, boys and girls. Lock your skill bar. I like to be able to move my fishing skill around at will. Where is it? Call to Fate got knocked off the skill bar. I was just like, it's the one with the flexing muscle arm. That's all I knew. Really ought to pay more attention to this stuff, Zinger.
It's the one that does lots of damage.
Exactly. And she made some fried rice yesterday, too. I haven't been out for Korean food in a while. I'm probably going to have to make that happen at some point. Snowcat Slayer of Wildemore complete. Now I just need to kill 200 more. Ugh, heaven help me. I don't think I will get all 200 done tonight. Zarky says at level 91, what instrument are you using? My minstrel is level 86. Let's see. Again, this is a character I haven't played for a while. I'm just getting her dusted off. Let's see what we have. An exquisite premium theorbo of the Battle Singer. It's a level 70. Yeah, I guess I can probably make her a new one. I have a jeweler and a tinkerer and a woodworker that are higher level than she is. Lenorian is my scholar. And I have a whole host of crafting characters on Arkenstone. So, thank you for asking that question, Dezarky. I will make a point of refreshing my instrument. On the first day of Christmas, Ed's true love gave to him a brand new fishing pole. That would be awesome. Last time I went fishing, I went out to the garage looking for one of my ultralight spinning rods and could not find it. I hope I don't need a new fishing rod. I know it's out there somewhere, but there's so much radio control airplane crap I can't find the fishing stuff. I can't find some of the fishing stuff. I found most of it. Somewhere out there I have a green protective case for my fishing rods, and my ultralight spinning rod is in it. I just couldn't find the case. Okay, at some point I'm going to get past all of these snowcats and frostgrims and actually find some orcs to pick on. flocking spy. That is not me swearing. That is actually the name of the Kraben I just killed. It's a flocking spy. No Slayer deed for Krabanes, so I will simply go around them. You were kind to laugh at that, Darksea. I appreciate it. Or Zarky, my apologies. Hopefully these Barator orcs count as high Knolls orcs. Would imagine they'd kind of have to, wouldn't they? Gipio and Hardhead are wishing each other a Merry Christmas. Thank you to everybody who also wished a Merry Christmas in my Discord general chat. That was nice to see all of the holiday greetings. Two herb bundles. And a dead horse. Five of five. We have a stable master.
Do you bring provisions?
Take me to Forlaw, Cedric's camp. Or Cerdic's camp. To Dunfast refugees. Oh, I can't seem to handle my Coke Zero like I used to. Excuse me. One thing to do. Let's get right back on the wagon. That's the stuff. Not an official stream sponsor, but hopefully one day. Somebody in Atlanta, Georgia will be like, you know, we've got plenty of cash. Why don't we hook up this Ed guy and throw him a bone? I have to hold out hope someday.
The smoke of burning herbs was
Throw
often
the dried
used
herb
in
bundles
Lotro.
into the
Will it
fire
work here?
in the other side of the chamber. Talk to the dying man. Hello, dying man.
Who's there? Are you? A friend?
He lives, for now, and is the very man we came here to find.
That is a good deal. Goofy old lady checking in. Hey, Big Ed and chat. Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas to you, goofy old lady. Glad you came by.
Everywhere we go, we find rumor of this giant, this Knolls.
The old ways are best, it seems.
I am no warrior. I am only an aged musician. What am I saying? There is still something I can do.
Return to Beer Tour.
I cannot bear to think of the horses tied up in the stables of Beator.
Go free the horses.
I'm still not myself, but I will do my best to speak.
How was your Christmas today, goofy old lady?
What is it I want? I want the orcs driven from Beator.
I remember the names of the orcs
Stolen
that led the
heirlooms,
attack.
free horses.
I want them slain.
It was quiet. Quiet holidays aren't bad. Those Grims put a frost debuff on you, and if you don't notice it and clear it, it just keeps chewing away at your health. think I was talking on my own channel, one of our little Christmas traditions. It was a few years ago. Mrs. Mustafa was rather ill. I think she had the flu a few years ago at Christmas. And she was planning on going grocery shopping, or we were going to do something for Christmas dinner. And all of our plans got scratched out. And I made a 11th hour visit to the Walgreens about a mile from our house. And I ran in there at 10 minutes till 6 on Christmas Eve, and they were closing at 6 o'clock. And just had to grab whatever I could. And I bought 3 bags of pepperoni pizza rolls. And we basically lived on pizza rolls Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we have a big bag of pizza rolls, and I've been hinting to her that, yeah, some pizza rolls would be okay. Or popcorn or anything. I don't know. She's probably just going to let me go hungry. We have the traditional pizza roll feast. There is another cave with some beer tour survivors in it. And they have more quests at beer tour. I would like to find that cave and pick those quests up again. I was thinking it might be around here somewhere. So you're supposed to be stealthy when you go there, and I was not stealthy the last time. The Hungry Paths. So it seems like just about every year on either Christmas or New Year's, it's a coin flip's chance one of us will be sick with something or the other. So far this year, we are both fit as a fiddle. I don't suppose the map actually contains any useful information. Let's see. I'm here. Hungry Paths. Lonely Heights. Lonely Heights. The Balewood. Oh. I got a warband. The High Knolls Blizzard. I actually beat the High Knolls Blizzard the last time I fought it. Might have gotten lucky. Is that him? Nope, that's a regular Snowgrim. The High Knolls Blizzard is a big Snowgrim with a couple of smaller Snowgrims accompanying it. I think that's it over here. We don't need any extra aggro if we're going to be fighting this thing. Here we go. Wow. Nope. Almost had it too. I was that close. Can't be any worse than Nala Doom. No, nothing's worse than Nala Doom. Mary Rose checking in. Merry Christmas, Mary Rose. Welcome. Got me again. All right. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Beer Tour Stable Master. Where did it take me? Up there I am, right there. Dell is the bestest sis ever. She gave me Baby Yoda bag with softest grippy cat slippers ever. That sounds awesome. Parents gave Baby Yoda a blanket. I am so blessed. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and guess that you might be a fan of The Mandalorian. Nothing better than buying a gift for somebody and just nailing it out of the park. I think the problem is if I go get the Beer Tour Refugee quest again, I won't be able to do the other stuff for Nona. Because for the survivors, you can't be seen. Mario says, I love The Mandalorian, I just don't want to pay Disney for only one thing. Yep. Although the success of that one thing has triggered, apparently they're going to make, like, SKDX Killer was telling me they've got plans for 10 more Star Wars space TV series. Leave it to our friends at Disney to water down a brand. Besides, you can do what the rest of the kids in Colorado do and just go over to Butter's house to watch it. You don't have to pay for Disney yourself. Did I get all the horses released I need to get free? Maybe I did. Boba Fett, etc. Yep, Disney needs dollars and Mino and company. Good for that. Yep, the Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett coming next year. It was kind of funny how they made him out to be such a serious customer in Empire Strikes Back. And it's like, what are we going to do with this character? I don't know, push him into a sandworm. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Although that was from 1983, so if you haven't had a chance to catch Return of the Jedi, that's kind of on you at this point. Here, Rose says, I watch clips from ScrewTube. I'm cheap. You save the other one for Yema when she's healthy enough. Okay, one lieutenant down. Return with the stolen heirlooms. He did not make it. Why are there so many snowgrams? I tend to agree with Mary Rose. I feel the same way about HBO. They normally have like one show that I want to watch. So normally I just wait and catch it when it comes to disc on Netflix. I still get discs shipped to the house so I can watch stuff that Netflix doesn't have just on the streaming service. A little archaic, but it works for me. So I have just started the first season of Westworld. I found the first 3 episodes much more compelling than Mrs. Mustafa, who seemed to have very little interest in it. This is a Western? Like, no. Zarky asks, did you like Westworld? I did. Like I said, I've just started in on it, but the first 3 episodes I thought were quite compelling. Yeah, I've got more discs coming and I'm looking forward to checking them out. Yep, my boots are broke. Which means if I get attacked on my feet, I am naked from the ankles down. Could be a problem. Kipio says, I'm going to head out. Have a good rest of your stream, Ed. And once again, Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas, Kipio. Hopefully we'll get a chance to hang out some more this weekend. Ooh, they're giving away a simple rally horn. There's a Christmas present for y'all. This is the cave I was looking for.
How could we possibly
Collect
survive
axes,
this?
cooking supplies, and weapons. Do not draw too much attention from the orcs. Okay. And she is a relic
How
and
could we
forge
possibly
master.
survive this? War is upon us. Down
Oh,
with
and of course she
Isengard.
won't repair. Well. Okay, well this part is important. If you guys ever are lucky enough to get one of these Traveler's Steel-bound loot boxes, make sure that you go ahead and go to the Lotro store, buy a key to open it right away. These things are basically how you win the game. They're chock full of really good stuff. You want to take advantage of them whenever you get one. It's very important.
Saruman will pay for the crimes of the White Hand.
Cherry rye muffins, huh? That sounds yummy. Piles of black dust. Oh, I do have a level 95 exquisite walnut flute of the Battle Singer ready to go. I just have to get to level 95. I think I crafted that knowing I needed a new instrument, and the way it worked out, it was like, oh, I can't use it yet. It was a bit disappointing. Austin DT Games checking in. Hello, Austin. How are you? Merry Christmas. And if you don't happen to celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas anyway. Remember, even if you don't believe in Christmas, Christmas believes in you. I don't know what that means. Sounded good, though. I'll let you guys in on a secret. My jewelers do not need any more emeralds. I can sell those emeralds. I can find them in my inventory list. And yes, I could use the search tool, but that would be cheating. And I still can't fix my boots. So how are we doing on viewers? We got about 30 people here, more or less. I wanted to wait till we had a pretty decent crowd since it is Christmas. I wanted to give one lucky winner a gift. And like last week's stream, we will give away another copy of Champions of Falaral, the new novel by the Lotro community's own Sorceress Zero. Her husband, Tux Ramis, helped her with the book. I think as far as editing and doing some work on the audio version, and just, providing support and making her fed and watered while she was working away on the new novel. It's available on Amazon. It is in Kindle format, so you can download the Kindle Reader app for your PC, for your iOS or Android device. And if you would like a copy of that book, Austin says, Happy Christmas, Merry New Year. Awesome. We'll give one away. Let me see if I remember the commands. I think it's giveaway open. There we go. I'll give you guys about, let's see, it's 10 o'clock Central right now on the button. Let's go 15 minutes. The book is called Champions of Falaral. If you want something good to read while you're home in between Christmas and New Year, this is the stuff. It's an epic fantasy novel by Sorceress Zero. It's available on Amazon. You don't have to buy a copy if you win one, but you might want to buy one to give to that friend that you forgot to get something for Christmas. So let's give away a copy of that tonight. Austin is jumping right in. I know some of the other Lotro streamers were giving away point codes and stuff earlier, and I really, I'm glad folks come here just to hang out, and there's nothing wrong with giving away point codes. I'm excited for the community to be able to win point codes. But at the same time, I think some people come by Lotro stream just to see if we're giving away point codes. And that's not really what we're here for. I mean, it's nice if we're doing it, but I am not. We will give away a copy of Champions of Falaral. I'm going to put the link to that in the chat. So there's the link if you want to check out the Amazon page. It is a digital copy. I could just cheat and zoom in instead of putting on my reading glasses, which I think I'll do. The only thing the reading glasses do is zoom the words in for me anyway. The world of Falaral is an exquisite collection of 4 unique and beautiful lands. Now a corruption is beginning to spread, twisting and turning living creatures until they are no longer recognizable. From each land a champion will emerge. They will come together to hunt for a solution and allies to fight the infestation. A tough Chell warrior, a delicate Damanian healer, a forest ranger of Uasa, and a refined Maescan elf. These disparate champions must learn to work together, adventuring far and wide to find answers. What is this corruption? Is it possible to destroy it? What will they discover, or what they will discover will be what none of them expected, and so much more than they thought possible. Can they find an answer before the entire world is destroyed? And as I joked last time, let's hope so, because Sorceress Zero may want to write a sequel at some point. So it's best not to destroy your fantasy world in the very first book, because if it's popular, then you got to start over with the next series. But yeah, it's normally $6.99 at Amazon, and I will give away a copy tonight. Make sure you hit exclamation point raffle. Get in on the raffle. Earn a copy. You can pop by Tux Rammus's stream right here on Twitch and tell him how much you like the book after you get a chance to read it. Bean Joker 94 won a copy last week, and I joked with him that I was expecting a 500-page book report next week. So if Bean Joker's ditching us this week, it's because maybe he didn't get his homework done. We'll see. But yeah, I think it's terrific that a member of the Lotro community here on Twitch got a novel published, and just want to support her and show our appreciation. She also has another book available on Amazon called Hunchback, which also sounds like it would be an interesting read. So, if you don't win a copy tonight, you want to support a member of the Lotro community, I would never ask this for myself, but I am happy to plug away for Tux Rammus and Sorceress Zero. I'm sure it's a terrific book. I'm looking forward to reading it myself. So, yeah, we'll give away a copy tonight. All you have to do, if you happen to have your name drawn, is whisper me your email address. I email you a link from Amazon where you can go collect the book. And the link, I think, it says right here on the page, read with our free app. So they have a link right on the product page where you can go download your Kindle reader if you don't have it. But the ebook version is really cool because you can't lose it. If you misplace it, if you break your phone, your tablet, your hard drive crashes, you just go back to Amazon and re-download it, and you'll have it forever. Or, for a long time. That's the theory, anyway. But yeah, it should be a great read, and happy to support Sorcerer Zero. Goofy Old Lady says, yeah, with my eyes it's hard for me to read. Well, that's the nice part about the e-reader, Goofy. You can blow it up so that it's big enough you can read it. And on a phone or tablet, it would be big enough to, and bright enough that it'd be easy to read. As long as you're not in direct sunlight, probably. Anyway, where the heck was I going? I did pick up the next set of quests so I can go back to Beer Tor. This time I just have to be sneaky, especially since my boots are broken. I said I didn't think I would be finishing the Snowcat Slayer deed tonight, but the way things are going... A lot of snowcats, a lot of frost grims up here. Just glad I found the other cave. And I think at some point it occurs to you, hey, why don't the people from this cave join up with the people from that cave? But I'm not quite that far along in the storyline. Guys, notice how quiet Zinger's been? I think he really doesn't want to go through Wildemore again tonight. I think Zinger actually helped me go through the Balewood on another character not too long ago. Might have been my Guardian on Crick Hollow? Does that sound vaguely familiar, Zinger, or are you faking your own death just to get away from hanging out with me tonight?
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought maybe I was on a Guardian, so maybe
Yeah.
we were both cards.
Could be. I just remember thinking at the time, oh, thank goodness Zinger's here. This would be taking me 10 times as long. Austin says, I just read some of it. Interesting. Well, right now, I think you're the only person registered in the drawing, so there's a good chance you're going to win, Austin. Zinger, how come you haven't tried to win a free novel? Why don't you get in on the raffle? It's not that I don't want Austin to win, I just want everybody to jump in and get a chance. Let's get some raffle entries, guys. There we go. Talarian's in on the raffle. Good luck, Talarian. We are giving away a copy of Champions of Falarol. I offered to read the audiobook version for them if they would pay me in Coke Zero. I think they already had other arrangements made, so that's my fault. Always late to the party. There's some more refugees. Every time I buy a copy of Champions of Falarol to give away, a small donation goes to Make-A-Wish of Nebraska. I use the smile.amazon.com website to purchase them, so not only could you win a novel, you'd be helping out sick kids. And the Disney Corporation. Plus, I know a lot of folks here in chat are friends with Hard Hit, and just think of how nice it would be when Hard Hit can't hang out with Cannablick. You could just read to Hard Hit and read Champions of Falarol to him, and, you know, just help him, you know, Be more at ease when he has to be apart from his buddy Canna. Not gonna lie, navigating these mountains are tricky for me. I'm not a smart man. You're born and raised in Nebraska. Finding your way through the mountains does not come naturally. What do you say, Zinger? You could register for the raffle, and then if you win, you could read the book to Hard Hit.
I do have a voice for silent movies, so don't know how that would work out.
Well, I don't think there's any parts of the book you'd have to sing if that would make a difference. On the first page, they imply a woman gets raped by a man with tusks. Wow. Oh, popped by a snowgrim. Oh, man. Well, that does it. I'm going to have to go back to 4 Law and repair, I think. Probably wise at this point. Been out wandering around the wilderness for far too long. We ride for 4 Law. Let's see what my repair bill is.
To be traveled lightly.
500 silver. Yeah, I got knocked a few times by snowgrims last time. I don't think I ever came in to repair. Well, you know what it means. We can do task item turn-in now. Unkempt fur. I got a lot of those. So there's actually 2 parts to Reputation and Wildemore. There's the people of Wildemore you gain rep with during the first half. And then I think you have to get to Kindred, plus you have to defeat the giant. And if you do both of those things, it unlocks the survivors of Wildemore rep. And at the time this was top-end content. There were some nice rewards. Deed complete. Snowcat Slayer. Deed bestowed. Snowcat Slayer advanced. Lotro points granted 5. Task limit reached. Hi, Eldolith. We are in the middle of raffling off a copy of Sorceress Zero's new book, available on Amazon. It is called Champions of Valoral. The raffle is open for the next... I said we were going to draw at 10:15. Anyway, Austin was just reading ahead on the first page and was interpreting something he read that he thought might seem weird. And welcome. Merry Christmas, Eldolith. Eldolith was busy streaming. I think I've seen her on the channel a couple times the last 2 days. I know she was doing some moderating for somebody yesterday morning and then was streaming herself. So survivors of Wildermore.
How may the Rohirrim be of service to you?
I have not defeated Ner'zhul the Giant yet, so I can't pick up those quests. I think once you do that, there's some more NPCs that spawn here. Eldolith says, yeah, I've seen the links, but a book with content like that, I'm not sure it fits the PG-13 rules of this channel. Just saying. I'll leave it be for now, but I'd suggest not quoting parts relating to it for now. Nor have I been. I had not read the first page. Austin was simply mentioning it. Although that general description actually sounds a lot like the Greek mythology story about the Minotaur.
It is wise for wanderers to equip themselves well.
Task item turn-ins are done. Inventory management's been a big thing so far. And if anybody else wants to get in on the raffle so you can read your copy of Champions of Valoral, just type !raffle. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds and we will close the raffle and draw. Who will the lucky winner be of Champions of Valoral? Sir Waffles checking in. Merry Christmas, Sir Waffles. And welcome.
Greetings, friend.
You're
of
just
the
in time
Rohirrim.
for the raffle. We're giving away a copy of Sorceress Zero's new book, Champions of Falarol. Exclamation point raffle. Jump in. We're just getting ready to draw. Your timing couldn't be better. I've got no room for any of this stuff anywhere. It's usually how it goes. Okay, let's give Sir Waffles about 15 more seconds to type exclamation point raffle, and then we're going to draw. The winner will just have to whisper me their email address, and I'll get a copy of the book sent right over to you. More concisely, I'll send you an email with a link where you can go claim your gift, and you'll be good to go. We're going to close the raffle in 10, 9, 8, 7. Just type exclamation point raffle, y'all. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Drum roll, please. This is the part where Zinger's supposed to make a drum roll noise. Excellent work. Telerian, you are the winner of a fantasy novel in English, which is just what you wanted. Telerian is actually German, but speaks English quite well. I don't know if he reads in English a lot, but he's about to. Congratulations, Telerian. Just send me a whisper with your email address, and I will get a link sent out so you can claim your book right now. Telerian says I can read. Well, I'm counting on you to read the book to Hard Hit. He'll want somebody to, keep him company when Cannablick's not around. Even English. Awesome. I didn't doubt you could read, my friend. I just didn't know if you read a lot in English. I know you speak it well. And ironically, Mrs. Mustafa, who was born in Seoul, South Korea, is much more fluent in German than she is in Korean. Her dad was a professor at a medical school at university in Germany, and she actually lived overseas for a couple of years in Europe. So her Deutsch is much better than her Korean. I don't know. Can you read in German, honey?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. She says she can read German just fine. Thanks for that compliment. Absolutely. Cannablick checking in. Hello, Canna.
Slover,
Yes, dear.
I'm going to tell you a quick story.
Probably not.
Remember those bags from IKEA that I never got?
Yeah.
Pam placed an order for some.
Mm-hmm.
Not the exact ones, but she just did it just to see.
And she got a bunch of cookware?
She got no, but it was a big box, and I went, did you get cookware with it? But she got the bags.
In a giant box?
Yeah.
That's super weird. For those of you who didn't hear the story, Mrs. Mustafa tried to order some bags from IKEA a month or two ago?
September.
And they didn't show up. And when the package finally arrived, it actually was cookware rather than bags. In fact, I used the cookware to make Christmas dinner today. It's very nice cookware, and we didn't have to pay for it. They were like, yeah, that's our mistake. Just keep it. So, Telerian, whisper me an email address and let me get you your book.
Where's Zinger?
Zinger's here. He's working on some stuff with his Runekeeper. And he's just doing his thing. So, if he decides he'll take pity on me and come out to Wildemore, he'll let me know.
I'm quite behind you in Wildemore, so I'm working on that.
No, no worries. Okay.
Did Zinger ever watch the show Hustle?
I don't know, honey. It's the British version of Leverage.
But
The original
much better.
version. Leverage was a knockoff.
Yeah, I don't watch
But
a lot
it's
of British
much
TV.
better
So.
than Leverage.
He doesn't watch a lot of British TV, honey.
Oh,
Sorry.
he needs to start.
Mrs. Mustafa's very disappointed.
I did like Leverage though, so.
Oh, well, there you go. He said he did like Leverage. You can watch it on Pluto TV. I think they have a Hustle channel. Or is there just a British TV channel?
It's just a crime drama channel. You can actually watch it on YouTube now. Somebody just created it to share.
Well, there you go. Not that we're encouraging anybody to violate international copyright regulations.
Anyways, since Pam has my IKEA bag, she might stop over tomorrow.
Pam is awful, and I don't want her anywhere near us.
Exactly, I told her that, but she doesn't care. So
Okay, well, that's fine then. Pam is my wife's friend who made my emoticons for the channel. Or for my Twitch channel, I should say.
she's very talented.
She is a professional graphic designer. There you go. I did get your whisper, Telerian. I'm actually ordering the book right now, but Mrs. Mustafa is talking in my ear, so that's why I'm standing out in the middle of a field in Wildemore. There we go.
Champions of Fabura?
Falarol, honey.
What is that?
It's the hot new epic fantasy novel by Sorceress Zero.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, Telerian, your link has been emailed to you so you can claim the book. And if you need to download the Kindle Reader, they should have a link for that as well. If you want, just let me know when you got it. Make sure everything went smoothly, and enjoy. Back to hunting orcs and wargs. That's what we do here in Middle-earth, Pookie. We hunt orcs and wargs.
Do you need anything? Because I'm going to lay down.
What would you suggest?
I already made you cinnamon toast.
Yeah, I know I ate that. It's kind of hitting for pizza rolls, but you just weren't feeling it.
No.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on whole wheat.
No.
Chateaubriand for 2.
Nope.
A Christmas goose.
No. Gross.
I've never had goose, actually. I don't know if it's gross or not. It'd be weird for Mrs. Mustafa to not like goose because she loves chicken, although she doesn't like duck. Which makes me question whether she's really Asian at all. I don't know. So those are the emoticons that my wife's friend Pam made for me. They turned out terrific. And I think her reward for doing that was that I told her I would try to be nice to her for one whole day. I probably failed, but she kind of knew anyway. Now, Pam's super. I just razz her and give her a hard time. In fact, I forget the exact conversation, but my wife said something one time, or they were talking about something. I don't even remember the subject matter, but her friend Pam gave her kind of a snarky, sarcastic answer back, and it was literally exactly what I would have said. And I was like, Pam, you complete me. And then we laughed. Okay, I'm on the quest where I'm supposed to be sneaking around. I need to be collecting axes and cookware and not getting caught. So, Telerian, check your email. You should have gotten the link from Amazon. If you did not, please let me know. We need axes and cooking supplies. Here's a hatchet. I will take that hatchet. I got the mail, but ran into a problem. Uh-oh. Amazon says the book cannot be delivered to my country. Well, that is disappointing. Weapon stash. Mrs. Mustafa has brought chips and salsa. I know you're going to hate me for asking. Any chance you can put some chips in a bowl for me?
Why, you can't take it out of the bag?
Well, the bag rustling around, the microphone picks it up really loudly. In fact, everybody's hearing you rustling the bag around right now.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
I know, sweetie. I don't deserve her. She tells me that all the time. Ah, poop. One of the orcs found me. Problem is, if you end up fighting too many orcs, you fail this and have to start over. You drew too much attention from the orcs and compromised the safety of the refugees. Well, I might still be able to get through this if I don't have that happen again. Did not expect that countries might be a problem. Someone released live footage of the streets of Shanghai 3 hours ago. Man, are they rich. Not sure what that means, Lariana. Howdy. Okay, we'll figure out something else, Talarian. Oh, on YouTube. You're awesome, Pookie. Thank you. Mrs. Mustafa has brought me chips and salsa. Another one of our traditions, we like to go to Taco Bell right before the holidays and order Nachos Navidad and get a picture of Mrs. Mustafa holding up the Nachos Navidad so we can send it out to all of our friends along with season's greetings. We didn't get that done this year either. Maybe we can go get tacos before New Year. They're in so much better shape than we are. My city is shut down, streets are empty, no pedestrians. I am sorry to hear that, Lariana. Oh, I think I've got all the supplies. I just need to get out of town without getting caught now. I believe I have done it. I have escaped beneath the notice of the orcs of Bir Tor. They did a really great job on Wildemore. Yes, they did, Lariana. Sir Waffle says, we had a white Christmas this year in Pittsburgh. Very beautiful. Yeah, Gipio said it was the first time it snowed on Christmas in Baltimore in as long as anybody can remember. We had snow this year. Not on Christmas, but it was snowy. I have a niece visiting from Las Vegas who probably wishes she was still in Vegas. I don't think she likes the cold weather. Any chance you can VPN onto an American email website and set up a quick email address? I can try resending you the book. Frankly, my experience with Amazon's customer service really makes me not want to have to deal with them. But so there's a fun fact for everybody. You can't send an ebook to a friend in Germany. Who knew? I'm at the Lonely Heights. I was going to say, I thought there was a dude here. I think I need to keep going northwest. I will try. May take some time. Well, if you don't want to put the time into it or don't think it's worth the effort, I would understand that completely. Maybe I could send you $5 in Steam credit. Yeah, just let me know what you want to do, Talarian. I was not expecting this to be a problem either.
You are back, and I can tell you have defeated one of the orcs responsible.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for freeing the horses. I wish them good fortune.
Do you see how much their spirits have improved?
Their spirits have improved.
Horn and I spoke about many things while you were away. Why did Norzum come first to Bir Tor? I want to find out.
It will be nice to adventure with Nona. But this is really about defeating Norzum. What? Keep your wits about you. I fear Horn may not.
Poor Horn. Talk to Nona and travel to Bir Tor.
Are you ready to depart? I do not wish to be gone for very long.
I'm gonna wait on that. And go try to turn in the other quest. Where is that other cave? This is probably it here. No, that's the Lonely Heights. This must be it. That's the Hungry Paths. Well, where the heck is the Survivor's Cave? Straight east. Maybe. go. We are, in fact, heading the right way. Okay, this one is called the steeping.
A thousand curses upon the orcs. These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Climb the high peak to the west to look for survivors. Thought I just did this. That's alright. It'll be fun to do it again. Addicts checking in. Hello, Addicts. How are you? Thank you for coming by and checking out the stream. High cliff off to the west. Y'all? Nope, 500 meters past. I think now it wants me to go to the Lonely Height. Go talk to the dude who is hanging out. Or I'm wrong, one of the two. It is still Christmas in some parts of the U.S. And if you were in that time zone, Merry Christmas to you, addicts. And if you are on the other side of the pond, then Happy Boxing Day. How much time do you play Lotro? I have played since beta. I play or stream Lotro usually 3 or 4 nights a week. I've got a regular Wednesday group we play on Evernight on my personal channel, and we stream that. I'm on Lotro stream Friday nights, usually for 3+ hours per night. And then Tuesdays and Saturdays I often play Lotro on my personal channel. Yeah, I like me some Lotro. One of the running jokes is I might be the only 13-year free-to-play player in the game. You spot a small home and smell a cooking fire. Welcome to the Lonely Heights. Talk to the man. I tried the game out in beta, and at release, or during beta anyway, it was really well polished. I mean, back in the early days of MMOs, there were a lot of big titles that got released that were just kind of a hot mess. I don't want to mention Shadowbane or Anarchy Online in particular. So we're not here to run down any other video games. Those are fine titles, of course. But then Turbine, now Standing Stone Games, at least the development team for Lotro, and Dungeons and Dragons Online. They'd already done a major MMO title, Asheron's Call, and I was an Asheron's Call subscriber. They sent out beta invites, and I liked Lotro. I thought it was beautiful. I thought the music was good. Thought it was very well polished. The time I spent in the intro area was kind of dull. So at the time I'm like, well, that looks pretty nice. Wasn't particularly interested in subscribing at the time. In fact, my early impression of DDO was more favorable. Had I picked one of those two games to jump to at that time, I probably would have picked DDO. But I came back to Lotro a few years later after it went free to play. My account was still active. My characters were still there. And I jumped in and started playing again. And once I got out of Breeland and I saw the Lone Lands and Weathertop and some of the other areas out there, the Circle of Blood, all of a sudden I realized this was going to be a vast game world with lots of things to see and do and lots of places to explore. And the game really kind of opened up for me, and I got a lot more into it. And I've always stayed free to play just because it was the fact that it went free to play that brought me back. But it's a terrific title. I enjoy putting the time into it. And even after all this time and getting the entire game world unlocked and having characters at max level, I enjoy playing it at all different levels, going back through the content on different alt characters and just revisiting stuff. Or there's so much to see and do that, I still run across stuff that it's like, how did I miss that my first 12 times through here? So yeah, it's pretty cool. And 3 Dragonwing says, hey Ed, hello Dragonwing, welcome. So that's Lotro. I play a lot of it.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim. I do not know.
Find the
if we will
owner of the
survive
campfire
this
in
onslaught.
Balewood.
These are desperate
Examine the
times for the
goats.
Rohirrim.
Starving in the snow. This is where I have to go down into Spies on the Crest. We're going to defeat Crebain. These are the flocking spies. Got it, really cool. Yeah, the storytelling is really good. Lotro is very much about the journey. Somebody was talking about another MMO that they were streaming, and they're like, yeah, basically most of the early game is pointless. The whole goal is just to grind to level cap. And it's like, yeah, that's just the opposite for Lotro. Not that there's not some good end game content, but mainly the mechanics of leveling up. I played a little D&D, but found it a little different from the other RPGs. Well, the beauty of Lotro and DDO, they both have some of the best free-to-play models. I'm proof that you can do everything just about without having to crack open your wallet. Not that it isn't worth subscribing, but it gives you a chance to play the game, get pretty deep into it, and decide what level of commitment you want to make. As much as I love Lotro, I know that I could maximize the quality of my gaming time more if I subscribed. The VIPs get bonus Lotro points every month. They can swift travel much easier than I can. They can use mail anywhere on landscape. They don't have to wait till they get to a mailbox. There's a lot of things I have to pay for with Lotro points that you don't have to if you're VIP. So it's a great game to subscribe to, and if you haven't played it at all, just jump in and you try out the free-to-play model. I think you'll find it pretty compelling. The section that I'm in is a, and this would be a good fact for anybody who's SKDX killer checking in, who's kind of a, what I would jokingly refer to as a lore nerd. Does anybody recall Wildemore being mentioned in the trilogy at all? I don't know if this area was completely made up or if it was mentioned in the books and then fleshed out by the development team. But Wildemore is a fairly original area with a completely original storyline. It's pretty cool stuff. It is kind of an appendix of Eastern Rohan. The poor goats are starving. As am I. The fish stew I made for dinner was really delicious. Probably not enough fat or carbs in it. So I got hungry again very quickly. Goat died of starving. The creatures of Wildemore are showing signs of fading. Lots of cats. That's the goat I just checked. Checked these goats. Ooh, maybe somebody left a sandwich in this bag. You have to enjoy the journey. Do epic quests. Lariana says it's a turbine SSG invention. That's what I thought. There are a lot of sections of Middle-earth that just get mentioned in passing in the book. I didn't know if Wildemore was one of them, or if it was a exterior creation, shall we call it. I'm trying to think of a polite way to say made up. But it's a terrific zone. And I think that's why people are so loyal to the game after as many years as a lot of us have been playing it. The development team loves the source material very much, and the stuff that they create in addition to Tolkien's original works is done with great care and very high quality. Quests of the High Knolls complete. So I think I can go back to what's his name. Kill spies of Saruman. I can do that. Why are those not counting? That's highly annoying. I must need to go find different crows to go murder. I checked on your goats, dude. Defeat wolves in the woodshaws. Wow, somebody else is out here. That is fantastic. Talarian says, still wonder why it's not working. The book is available at Amazon. Perhaps it's a problem between Amazon.com and Amazon.de. Must be. man. Where are these dang crows I need to kill? Shard of a Silmaril would be impossible for lore. Why are none of these crows counting? I cannot even decline the gift. It even says that's one of the crows. Oh, I've got a quest bug.
Maybe do you have to click them?
No, just says kill them. The bodies disappear, I think. Nope, you're right. They're laying on the ground. I'm an idiot. Collect a beak from a caravan. It doesn't say collect the beaks. It just says kill them. Oh, it does say collect their beaks. Reading is hard. That's why you're supposed to be here, Zinger. I would have been out here all night. I was going to file a bug report because I'm too dumb to read quest instructions. I'm not a smart man. Could you do a re-raffle, or would that cause additional costs? Yeah, I'd have to buy another copy to send to somebody else. But like I said, let's do what we can to try to get it working for you, and worst case scenario, I'll come up with something else for you if we can't. There it is. You wouldn't happen to be the hunter out here running around shooting birds, would you?
No.
Okay.
I'm still working around Forlaw on my Runekeeper.
Alright. It's nice to see anybody else out here. I think last week when I was out here questing, I don't think I saw a soul all night. Oh no! There's a crow here and I think the body just disappeared on me. I need more birds. Like that one. Eight of 10. Nine of 10. 10 of 10. Find the largest crabane to carry the beaks back to Saruman. There he is. Saruman will see that his cruelty has been defied in Wildemore. Talk to Nona, find the owner of the campfire in Balewood, defeat wolves. If I were Nona, where would I be?
That's none of your business.
Exactly. That wasn't what I wanted to click on either. Fangs in the snow. Into the bleak forest. I don't want to do that yet. It says I'm right near Nona's cave, but this doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. Oh, there's the cave. Rode right past it.
Are you ready to depart? I do not wish to be gone for very long.
Well, I remain behind. My friends journey to Birtur to see what they can learn of Nurzum. Perhaps I worry unnecessarily. But what will I do if they are unable to return?
I will go with Nona to search the other side of the town. I think I will go with Nona and you will go with Lenorian, Horn. We need you to stay focused. I do not know what you mean, Corridan. I suppose that leaves the two of us, Lenorian. Is it getting colder? Aldstan, I have come for you. Aldstan, the giant seeks a man? For what purpose? Aldstan, you cannot hide from me. By the house of Eorl. This way, Lenorian, quickly and quietly. Stay close to Horn and survive your encounter with Ner'zhul. Look! Adestan, I will destroy your city. Still he comes. This way, Lenorian, and hurry. Ner'zhul is really mad at Aldstan. I cannot look away. Such ferocity. We must not tarry, Lenorian. This way. Corridan, where is Nona? Nona and I were driven apart by attacking orcs. I have not seen her since. She must still be in the city. We will find her again. That great shaking can only be Ner'zhul. We must not let him see us. If we do not dispose of these orcs quickly, he's sure to find us. Defeat the orcs quickly. Well fought, my friends. Now let us hurry. You're a coward, Aldstan. Come face me. Look, it's Nona, but she's right in Ner'zhul's path. You better do something, Horn. Save Nona. We have to do something. Follow Horn as closely as you can. What is this, a tiny warrior? Nona! Horn, Lenorian, we must flee. Follow me. Is there nothing we can do? I have to go back. This is not right. The two of you may leave if you must, but I am going back for her, even if it means my life. Nona! It'll take more than that creature to best Nona of the Ukluth. But I'm sorry I worried you. It's not difficult to escape the giant Lenorian. He is big and I am small. He is slow and I am fast. He is an unnatural thing given to evil, and I am the sister of Wadu, the daughter of Buwulk. He is alone, and I have friends who care for me. This Ner'zhul was o'ermatched before he even came to Bir Tor today. I was never frightened of him. Still, I am glad we are safe. We should leave this place before he realizes we have gone. And Lenorian, thank you for watching out for Horn. And for the past several days, it eased the worry in my heart to know that you were by his side. What a relief to see Nona safe again. Nurzum will answer to me for threatening her. Another day, perhaps. And we're back at the cave. And I need to go talk to... Korudan.
That was an eye-opening experience for certain.
Perfect. I will throw that emerald away. Got Nurzum's shade. Nurzum's cover. Nurzum's shelter. These are shoulder pads.
We need the earth itself to turn against Norzum.
Find the glade of the oldest ent in Balewood. All right, well, good deal. Three Dragonwing asks, is anyone laggy in game? Arkenstone's running nice and smooth tonight. I haven't had any issues. Brolk, Slayer of Garnoth. That's a very large warg, apparently. We ride for Forlaw. See 3 Dragonwing. If you come out to Wildermore, you can basically have the whole region to yourself and it won't be laggy at all. I hate to cause you any additional aggravation, Telerian. Perhaps it is as simple as you contacting Amazon customer service? Heaven knows I wouldn't want to do it. I've told about all the problems I had. My video card I bought from Amazon. It's a wonderful video card. I've had no problem with the product. The problem was, at the time, they were giving away 2 games and 3 months worth of Xbox Game Pass. And Amazon was like, yeah, just buy the card, and in a few days we'll email you the code so you can get your free games and your Xbox Game Pass. Never got the email. I spent hours on the phone with Amazon customer support. They would give me the runaround, pass me from customer service agent to customer service agent to customer service agent, tell me they were escalating the problem to a specialist. Everybody I talked to was just as clueless as the last guy. And then finally their answer was, we've passed it to the promotions department. Yeah, somebody will just have to give you an email in a couple of days. So, needless to say, I never got my games, never got my 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. Video card works wonderfully well, but there's a reason I buy most of my computer hardware from Newegg. Amazon customer service, not so hot. Of course, the one thing that always snaps them right to attention is if you threaten to return the product, then they can't bend over fast enough for you. Oh, you don't want to return that? Yeah, let's do this and let's do that. I hear stories from other people all the time. I just did not get good treatment from them. In fact, I've returned stuff to Amazon and had a perfectly delightful experience. Other than the fact they said they were going to credit my card back for the return, and they just put a credit on my Amazon account. Never told me about it. I thought my card had been credited back, and then it was months later I discovered that I had a credit sitting out at Amazon, which is actually part of what I used to pay for the new video card. So I guess it worked out. Yeah, anyway, Amazon customer service sucks, and I like retelling that story. Your mileage may vary, and I hope you have a better experience with them than I did. There we go. Kimtog is a very good warband to run across because it helps you get a lot of wolves killed easily and quickly. What do I not want? Pile of Eastman soil. Yeah, don't care. Still working on the problem, but it might not be resolved in a few minutes. TD Growl checking in. Hello, TD Growl. I apologize. This might go down in history as the worst Christmas present I've ever given anybody, Telerian. Telerian won a free copy of the novel Champions of Falaral, and I sent him the link for the gift. And Amazon is throwing fits because he's in Germany and I'm in the USA. Not sure why it's a problem. Well, I will absolutely make good for you, Telerian. If you don't get satisfaction from Amazon, if they can't fix it for you, if we don't get it figured out, you let me know and I will come up with something else for you. Even if it's just an Amazon gift card for $7 plus tax. You can pick out whatever you want. They'll probably have a way to gum that up for us, though, too. One year I bought my sister what I thought was a really nice food processor, and she actually threw a fit at me, and she's like, I don't want this stupid thing. You know I only buy KitchenAid appliances. I'm like, yeah, I didn't know that. I'm like, gift receipts on the box. Take it back and buy whatever you want. Oh, and here's a fun Christmas story from years gone by. That same sister, in fact. We're at my sister Patty's house, and she lives in Andover, Kansas. Or no, it was Augusta, Kansas. Andover was the next town over. So we're in Augusta, Kansas, and we're down there for Christmas. Mom and Dad and my younger sister Jennifer. And we're at my sister Patty's house hanging out. And by happy coincidence, Christmas Eve day must have been a Sunday and Christmas was on a Monday or something. Maybe it was Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, the Seahawks are playing football on Christmas Eve day. And by happy coincidence, the local Wichita affiliate actually got the Seahawks game. So I'm watching the Seahawks get beat by somebody on Christmas Eve day. I'm like, oh man, they need to do something. John Kitna sucks. And I make some comment about the quarterback at the time. And all of a sudden my sister just comes unglued. And Patty's like, what are you talking about? The coach really likes him. He's very highly praised. I'm like, I know, he's just not playing good today. He's a good player. I shouldn't be such a fair weather fan. I'm like, why is my sister suddenly rushing to the defense of John Kitna? She doesn't even know any of the Seahawks players. So the next morning, we're opening our presents, and my sister had gotten me a John Kitna Seahawks jersey, which I still have and I still wear occasionally. He's an interesting story, actually. John Kitna never expected to play in the NFL. I think he went to Pacific University or University of the Pacific, and where they found him, one of the receivers that he played with in college was trying out, and he needed somebody to throw him passes while the coaches watched him. And so he asked John Kitna, hey, would you come to this tryout for me? I need you to throw me some balls. He's like, yeah, sure. So the receiver, I don't know that the receiver ever made it to training camp, but they liked Kitna so much that they invited him to try out, and he actually made the Seahawks team. He played for Seattle for a number of years, and I think he bounced around. The last team he played with was the Dallas Cowboys, and he retired and was teaching math in a public school in Tacoma, Washington. He went back to the Seattle area where he was from, was teaching math, and Tony Romo got injured in the playoffs. And they came to Romo and they said, look, I don't know how long we're going to need you. You know the playbook, because he'd just been with them a year or two previously. And Romo was out. There was something wrong with the backup quarterback. They were just in a pinch. They were going to the playoffs, and they needed a quarterback. And so they pull Kitten out of mothballs, and they paid him. They had a deal with him, $50,000 per game. And Kitna's deal was, okay, I'll come back. And he played in the playoff game for the Cowboys. He played pretty well. They didn't happen to win, but he donated his whole game check to his public school in Tacoma, Washington, where he teaches. He's a good guy, class act, very unassuming. And I apologize to John Kitna for ever bad-mouthing him. And I apologize to my sister Patty. I still have the jersey, still wear the jersey. And I'm proud to be a John Kitna fan to this day. So, there you go. That was just one of those truth is stranger than fiction stories. Actually, I'm surprised nobody did a movie about that. This math teacher who gets called up by the Dallas Cowboys to come and be their playoff quarterback. That's got to be at least as compelling as The Blind Side. It's a good story. You know, depending on what grade he was teaching. I mean, some of the kids probably knew that he used to be in the NFL, but they probably didn't know who he was. Seahawks were not a big item back when John Kitna was their quarterback. So I don't think he'd have quite the star power that Russell Wilson would have. Or even a Matt Hasselbeck, who actually got them to the Super Bowl. And was unfairly robbed by the referees in Super Bowl 40. Here's another fun fact nobody else cares about but me. Just Google worst Super Bowl officiating, and you'll get 10 million hits on Super Bowl 40, where the Seahawks did everything except win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the officiating crew took 17 points and 150 plus yards of offense off the board with some really weird penalty calls. And in fact, the head referee, after he retired, later came out and publicly apologized to Seahawks fans about it. It was not a very well officiated football game. Sneaky's checking in. Merry Yule, everyone. Merry Yule to you, Sneakies, and happy Boxing Day. If it's not Boxing Day where you're at, it will be very shortly. I have another 24 minutes to go until Boxing Day, I think. So I got my... Oh, that's funny. I got all the orc riders I needed killed, and I'm still one wolf short. That will not be hard to find. We'll head back into Forlaw, and I'm sure I will... Well, there's my wolf right there. Somebody needs to do a John Kitna-based movie. I think that's a good story. Math teacher going to play for the Cowboys in the playoffs. Sorry, class, you're going to have a substitute. I've got to go to Texas and save the hapless Cowboys. Are they hapless? You got a NFC East update for me, Zinger? I haven't been paying that much attention. I just know my Seahawks are 10-4. I think Washington's pulling ahead, aren't they?
Yes, Washington is in first.
Seahawks did you a favor, though. I think they just beat them last weekend.
Washington, Cowboys, Giants, and Eagles.
Oh, you're last?
Yep.
Holy cow. That doesn't seem right. I'd have bet dollars to donuts that the Giants were in the cellar. They actually beat the Seahawks, though, which was quite upsetting. Also, I needed you to tell me before I ordered the book for Telerian that I couldn't order him a copy from the U.S. website for him to use in Germany. You're supposed to know this stuff, Zinger. You're the smart one. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Here's an update from Telerian. Just blew into chat here. Sneaky says, Boxing Day, is that the day I put all the stuff I'm going to return in a box? Yeah, basically. I think that's kind of how the tradition came about. Anyway, Radioactive Bullfrog says, good evening. I just wanted to mention that the issue with the ebook at Amazon that you have been discussing is most likely related to the fact that Amazon in the USA and Amazon in Germany are literally two different companies. The only way to resolve it is to purchase the book on the German website. The German company will always intercept traffic from consumers in Germany. That's a bummer, but thank you for the update. I very much appreciate that. Alright, I think what I'm going to do for now, Zinger, is probably wait for you to catch up before I head into the Balewood. That was just way easier to do with two of us the last time. Would that be copacetic with you?
Yeah, whatever works.
Okay. And I will probably switch over to Nemini and maybe just go hunt roving threats in Angmar. And where's the other place I go hunt them? Misty Mountains. We'll knock out 10 roving threats really quick just for fun. I like doing that, so we'll end on a positive note. Traveler Steelbound Loot Box. Again, very important. That's basically how you win the game. Buy keys to unlock these. There's only good stuff inside. It's fantastic. You want to take advantage of these whenever you get them. Yeah, let's switch to Nemini. I was completely unaware of Amazon's greater global structure. It's a separate business entity under the Amazon parent umbrella, or they franchise out. There's some other company who just licensed to use the name Amazon in Germany. I have no idea. Sneaky says in one of these instances you get a horn to blow, supposed to be deleted when you leave the instance. It didn't on my guard, and even though it says I have 7 left, I can use it infinitely. Awesome. Do you want to go hunt roving threats with me? You don't have to.
In Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nemini doesn't usually have much trouble soloing the 10 that I mentioned, but it's always more fun to have a friend along. And in fact, I'm in the Misty Mountains right now.
I have to finish a session play.
No worries.
Might you lend me an ear?
So I've talked about this on stream before. There's actually a number of reasons to do roving threats. Even if you have your first stage weapons, when you kill roving threats, you get brands, gift giver brands, and you can get 100th level first stage weapons for all the different classes. And you can just basically collect 50 gift givers brands, pick out whatever weapon you want, and go crazy. Get your imbued 100th level weapon started. Even if you have your LIs basically finished up, your legendary items, you can only get weapons. You cannot get like Champion's Ruins. You can't get Guardian's Belts. Those still have to be crafted. But you can get weapons, and like in the case of my hunter, I think she crafted her own bow. She could have gotten a crossbow from roving threats, but she did get her melee weapon. Sanguinator came from a roving threat turn-in. But you can also get Anfla Scrolls of Empowerment, plus there's titles for Roving Threat Slayer Advanced, and Roving Threat Slayer Final. To get all 3 of those titles, you have to kill 450 roving threats, which is a lot, but, you know, like Zinger and I are about to demonstrate, it's not hard to go out and knock them down, 10 at a time if you know where to go find them. And it's kind of fun to go back through some of the past areas. Mirkwood's an area that I enjoy doing roving threats. I won't do it on stream tonight because I'm not good at finding them there. I spend a lot of time wandering around Mirkwood looking for the roving threats. I don't always find them all. But, you get to explore some regions you haven't been to for a long time. The fights are usually fun. And, the rewards are still good, even if you get up to a, 122nd level like Nemini is. So it's worth doing.
I guess I'll probably just come on my hunter. Travel's a little easier than my guardian.
Talarian says, me neither, but since I may order with my DE account on the com site, thought they were the same company, but apparently the taxes seem to be a big problem. Radioactive Bullfrog says, I believe the German company is more like a franchise. I went through this trying to purchase a gift for a friend in Germany. I ultimately had to purchase it for her from the German company. And maybe that's the solution. I just need to go to Amazon.de. In fact, if that'll fix it, dare I? It'll give me something to do while I'm waiting for Zinger to finish his session play. File.amazon.de. See, that'll be the problem. Will the German company donate to... that's awesome. I wonder if it's too late to wake up Mrs. Mustafa. Hey, honey, would you help me order something off the German Amazon website? Oh, Pookie. Yeah, she's out cold. She was a real trooper all through Christmas this year. I think it'd probably be wrong for me to go shake her awake. I hear something beeping. Oh, I bet I know what it is. I left my Bluetooth speaker on out in the kitchen. I'll bet she unplugged it and that's why it's beeping. Sabotaged by Mrs. Mustafa again. Champions of Falaral. Kindle. Got it. Says there's something wrong with the email address. Es kommt kein Konto mit dieser email address gefunden werden. I don't know what that means. And I apologize to anybody out there who speaks German, including Talarian, who just heard me try to pronounce that sentence. Talarian says, no account with that email was found. Weird. Oh, maybe I'm not logged in. I guess if it's a completely different company, like a franchise. Yeah, me logging into the German site without Mrs. Mustafa help? Perhaps I'm just too stupid or too tired. You're definitely not too stupid, Tellurian. So, let's circle around about this tomorrow. When Mrs. Mustafa's awake, I'll try to order you a copy from the German website. And we'll get this handled. It's not a big deal. Congratulations again on winning, and we'll get it sorted out.
There's no way, like, you can download something and send Tellurian the file with it, or...
Yeah, the thing is with a Kindle book like this, it's tied to his Amazon account.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, I mean, it's like if I were to buy him a game and gift him something on Steam, when he claims it, it's tied to his Steam account, so it's not really easily transferred. Okay, I'm going to go shut off that Bluetooth speaker because it's going to drive me mad. I will be right back. Chairstream hype. This is my little wireless Bluetooth speaker. I was listening to a podcast on it while I was cooking earlier, and it was plugged into a charger. I think Mrs. Mustafa decided to plug in my phone for me, not realizing A, that it was on, and B, that if you don't turn it off, once the battery dies, it makes a super annoying beeping sound. So, it is plugged back in and charging. And we'll get Tellurian's book sent out to him, hopefully as early as tomorrow. Tellurian says, "I'm sorry for the problems, but I think I need to sleep about it." No worries, Tellurian. Yeah, it's a mix-up. Who knew? Amazon ain't necessarily Amazon everywhere. Two different companies. And thank you, Radioactive Bullfrog, for filling us in on that fact. But we'll get you hooked up, Tellurian. You want to start in the Misty Mountains or Angmar, Singer?
We can start in Misty Mountains. I started kind of running around scouting.
Oh, okay. Are you here already?
My hunter decided it was just easier to travel around on a hunter, so...
Okay. What am I doing? Invite Singer. Alright, I usually like to start in the High Crag.
There is the...
Greetings.
one of them up there.
Yeah, there's always one on that hilltop. One of the reasons I like Misty Mountains is even free to play, I can swift travel around most of the time.
Right there, I was just checking down the giant hall area.
Alright, well, I'm at Gruthers right now. Oh, and so are you. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, fire. There she blows. Anybody back by the Neil?
No, we've got the one up in the pool where the giants are. Or, I'm sorry, the goblins.
Okay.
I believe it's the giants.
Caldwell Pool?
Yeah. It's the tricky one with the
Oh, with the
giant.
insta-kill, yeah, the ice giant. Talarian's such a good guy. He wins a raffle. I can't get him his prize, and he's apologizing. See, if you were American, you'd be like, "You're a jerk, Ed. You promised me a prize. I want it right now." We're a very entitled people.
Veronica from Willy Wonka.
Yep. Varuka.
Oh yeah, Veruca. My bad.
Are you not a fan of the band? That's how I remember the name. Volcano Girls? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, fire. Down he goes. Thank you for protecting me from the wolves.
Port over to Bargain.
Yep. Clarence says, I just saw in the German version, ebooks can only be redeemed by recipients in the same country. So it might even be a problem if I try to gift an ebook to Austria, and on the com site I do not get a buy for others option. Weird. Well, at least I didn't accidentally buy myself the German version. Or I'd have to have Mrs. Mustafa teach me German so I could read it. That'd be awkward. Okay, nothing around the corner to the left. Check the hill off to the right of Hrimbar here. 2 down, 2 to go. Nothing here either, huh?
Not seeing anything.
Well, up the hill we go, I guess. Goofy old lady says, huh, maybe purchase it, Ed, then send it, Tally. You can't. Like I said, it's tied to your Amazon account. So the fact that it's gummed up means we got to figure out something. It's a bit of a conundrum. Probably the Garudan is up here in the little nook. The ice giant will sometimes appear on the hillside, but if he's not there, then I guess it could be the snow beast up here too. I've seen them, both of them. Now we don't have either. Weird. This place almost always has a roving threat. Well, they're really putting us to the test tonight, Singer. Dazarki is heading out. Take care, all. Dazarki, you have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully you found it educational and something to do. I will say Christmas Day TV is particularly bad. So,
Well,
thought we might have some folks hanging out with us. Glad you guys have all come by and hung out with us tonight. And if nothing else, at least it's a white Christmas in Wildemore and the Misty Mountains. I wasn't intentionally doing snow-themed regions, but it worked out pretty nicely.
One time a year I can guarantee I'm able to watch Home Alone or Elf.
Oh, Mrs. Mustafa loves Elf. She started watching it a month or two ago. I could have just ported us back to Hrimbar, I suppose.
That's okay, we're just taking a second look, making sure we didn't miss them.
Okay.
I guess down south, 2 spots left on there.
Yeah, they'll be down over here somewhere. Talarian needs to get some sleep, have fun, Ed, and chat. Talarian, get some rest, buddy. Like I said, we'll get you fixed up one way or another. If Amazon doesn't want to cooperate, we'll do something else.
Later, Tally.
Yeah, Talarian is always interesting to talk to. In addition to being multilingual, talent I do not possess, he also keeps an amazing number of statistics about all kinds of game-related things.
At the Snow Beast here?
He's kind of small. I probably rode right past him. Yeah, here he is. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I got to switch trait lines.
Oh, it's okay, it doesn't matter.
Or not, just toolbars. Yeah, I barely got a shot off.
Oh,
I was on my travel toolbar. Rim deer goes down. The other one's probably right across on the other ledge.
We're finishing up with the 2 easy ones anyways.
Yeah, but we got some bonus gift giver brands. That's always nice. I got a massive lag spike right when we got up here. I thought I was going to ride right off the cliff. And Crabacam goes down. Four for 4 in the Misty Mountains. Good times.
I was to see any in the high pass, the northern high pass.
Well met.
I have to double hop. I have to go to one of the other 2 ports and then to Glowin's camp. I'll see you in a minute.
Odd that they would give free to play, free reign, pretty much in Swift Travel, except for that hop.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I have to double hop. It's not a big deal, but
Yeah, better than your usual travel.
Hero Knight checking in. Hello, Hero Knight 300. Welcome.
What do you want?
These bound to account, so you can use them pretty soon on our level 90s.
Well met.
Yeah, I think Lenorian's got some Anfula Starlit crystals stashed away too.
Who?
My minstrel, Lenorian. So when she's ready for her level 100 stuff, she'll be good to go. Angmar?
Mm-hmm.
could use your assistance. Come, ete laviras.
There are 6 of them in Angmar. If you haven't completed the first 5, the 6th one is locked out until you do. One of these roving threats reflects melee damage. In fact, I think it's this one I just clicked on. Velnas the Seer. He's particularly nasty. My champion got wrecked trying to fight him. But my hunter, who's 8 levels lower, has no problem soloing Velnas. Tolarian has actually measured the probability of, if you're doing festival stuff, the keg races or the Taste of the Shire race, what the winning percentages are for each of the 4 contestants at each of those events, down to 0.1%.
Cray.
He is a wealth of knowledge.
Cray.
Yep. Almost always one right here. Let's see who we get.
Yep.
Switching to attack skill bar. Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, fire. Okay. Easy peasy.
I think we should look up in that one spot and face act Falroyd or head right into Melonhead.
I usually head right into Melonhead, and then I'll check that other spot on the way back to Oghair if I don't find them elsewhere. They don't spawn out there that frequently, yeah. And by that time, if you haven't found them elsewhere, you kind of know they're up there, and it's right on the way back to where you go to turn in the quest. So
sounds good.
If they're not there, though, I hate to waste time looking for them. Your mileage may vary.
Sense. We know we have the turtle thing on your enemies.
Yeah. Well, there's almost always one either right here or that other hill that's a little further in. Well, nothing up here right now, which is fine. Still hard for me to ride past Platinum. Hero Knight, how was your Christmas? Goofy Old Lady's Christmas was quiet. And maybe more importantly, did anybody get out to go see Wonder Woman 1984? I have not been to the movies in a very long time. I would like to go. Yep, my old pal Vilnius.
Yeah, we have access to Max, so we can probably watch it from home, I guess.
Is it on, who's streaming it? I knew it was available for streaming today.
Max.
Who?
HBO Max.
Oh, okay. You ready?
Except this is just melee reflex, so we'll go.
Yeah. No, I haven't had any problems soloing this guy with my hunter.
Go for it.
Easy peasy. Alright, next up should be the Karog. Hopefully I won't get Nala Doom flashbacks while we're fighting it. We always call it the turtle, but it's actually a Karog. They look like turtles anyway.
I was thinking of the like carrying the turtle shell quest. Yeah.
Rock begins to move as the Karog springs to life. This is for wrecking me and Nala Doom, you stupid Karog. Ooh, I got a Morgul crest off of that too. Nice. Chromite says it was horrible. Don't bother seeing it. Thank you, Chromite. Goofy Old Lady says, even if I wanted to, Ed, theaters and all that is closed. Yeah, we are fortunate here in Nebraska. We at least have the option. Lots of talk about the post-Christmas surge. Hey, looky there. I think we're starting to get good at this, Singer. What do you think? Ash Throck. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, fire. Down he goes. I know there's another spawn point back here. I don't know if it's worth checking or not. But
yeah, I think it's. We can go check it.
I like to check it when I'm here just because I don't want to have to come back if there is a second spawn back here.
Back off. Somewhere back here.
You should be worried because I think we're of like mind on a lot of this stuff. If you're thinking like I'm thinking, there's probably something wrong with you. Just saying.
So I had the map open, so of course I went off a cliff.
Okay, that was unintentional. Goofy Old Lady says they are even canceling the Rose Parade. Oh, that's a shame. That's the granddaddy of them all, don't you know?
Yep.
Yeah, good thing we checked. Shakatrog. Ready? Just say when.
Go.
3, 2, 1, fire. I just like to give my Heart Seeker a little time to warm up. Shakatrog goes down. Gath Forthner?
Yeah, I didn't know if we should go to Gathfortney or check in Nangirth in that one spot.
I usually just go straight to Gath Forthner. I will follow you, whatever you want to do.
Do we have more than one left, or is it just one?
I've got 5 check marks. There's just one left. Boy, we've been ripping through these pretty fast. They've been quite cooperative tonight. We are just missing Ulkarn. Yeah, that broke my heart. I love the Rose Parade. All we could do is hope that next year's better. Herky Mad checking in. Hello, Herky Mad. Welcome. And happy Boxing Day, my friend. I definitely know Herky Mad is having Boxing Day. Did you find him?
No, I'm looking. You can go to that.
The Gap?
I'll check the upper spot.
Okay. Yep, here he is.
Wait.
Maybe this is the guy that does the melee reflex. The good news is, since I found him before Zinger got here, it's time for chips and salsa. Ready? 3, 2, 1, fire. All right. Melee Reflect was that goat-legged guy. Vilnius? Yeah, I can't remember.
You are a stranger to the Luminveki. Greetings, Etelaviras. May I be of help to you? The Wind speaks your name. You are a stranger to the Luminveki. May I be of help to you? Do you wish to look at my wares?
For 100, so I'll be good for my Loomkeeper.
There you go. Going to baffle Chromite by wasting a handful of scrolls of empowerment on my buff stick, aka sword. So that was productive. All right. Well, I hope everybody had a great holiday. I hope everybody enjoys a safe and fun new year. I think we're all looking forward to 2020 being over with for any number of reasons, not the least of which is it's hard for a lot of people to go see how bad Wonder Woman 1984 is in a theater near you. But with that having been said, let's see who we can go say hi to, shall we? Andang is live, but I'm not sure what he's doing. It doesn't look like he's actually playing Lotro, so I'm hesitant to host him. Adiel Valathorn is playing Lotro. I don't see anybody else I recognize. There's a French and a Spanish streamer. Somebody named Rainstorm. Adele at least seems to be a known quantity. I'm going to go host Adele, and hopefully you guys will come over, say hello. But like I said, thanks for hanging out. Have a great night. Happy New Year. And we'll see you guys all again soon. Zinger, thank you for joining me tonight. Take care, everybody. And if you get super bored, stop by my channel. I'm usually doing something on Saturdays and Sundays. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Oh my god. Lotro stream, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody. Who's on Lotro stream right now so I can thank you personally? Welcome everybody. Hi guys. Thank you for the follow, Nictonot. Thank you so much. Radioactive Bullfrog, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god. Sean, can you do a shout out for, I don't know who was on Lotro stream, was it? You're on Lotro stream now? Oh my god! Awesome! Welcome everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Val. I'm a longtime Lotro player, but I'm a relatively new Lotro streamer. We're pretty chill here. Okay, awesome. So Big Ed was on Lotro stream. Alright. I think I followed you. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Feel free to check him out. People who were here before the raid. It'll be awesome. Welcome, everybody. I'm just going through Moria right now. This is not the first time I've done Moria, but, you know, we're just doing some...
Looking for Big Ed Mustafa?
I did promise these guys a Christmas stream, so, yeah, we're doing that. How was your stream, Big Ed? Oh, for sure. I've been playing Lotro forever, so I just, I thought it would be, you know, it's kind of second nature for me, so I was like, you know what, I might as well just stream it at this point. I was thinking about, you know, becoming a part of the Lotro stream team, or at least, because I know Manolis and I know a lot of you guys, and I was thinking of,